As you heard, my name is Gilan, and I'm a mentalist. And I have a really, really interesting question to ask you. What do you believe the relationship is between your skill and ability to influence people and the speed at which you're able to achieve your goals? You see, whether you're a CEO or you're a manager who's trying to lead teams of people, or if you're a marketing or a salesperson who's trying to convince new clients to come on board, or maybe you're at home trying to convince your spouse to go watch 50 Shades of Grey with you this weekend. The thing about every single one of these instances is that the key to faster success is your ability to influence. So, there are two topics that I want to cover with you today. The first one is body language, and the second one is what I call the psychic myth. Before we go any further, I want to try a little interactive experiment, all right? I need everyone to do as I do. Everyone put out your hands like this. Put out your arms. Excellent. Now, I want you to turn your palms outwards so that they're facing away from each other, just like that. Now, cross your arms over. Clasp your hands together. Squeeze your fingers tight with your thumbs pointing down towards the floor. Thumbs pointing down towards the floor. Excellent. Now, here we go. On the count of three, do as I do. 1, 2, 3. Twist your hands so that your thumbs are pointing up towards... No? Now, here's the thing. What I just did was not black magic. You would have been able to do exactly what I did up here if you knew exactly what to observe in me when I did it. Does that make sense? And so hold that little thought about observation for just a moment. Because did you know that when we interact with people face to face, 60 to 80% of what is communicated is through non-verbal channels? 60 to 80%. And if we're interacting with someone and we don't know exactly what to observe in them, then our communication and indeed our ability to influence that person will become as tangled as our arms, right? The skills and techniques that you'll gain in my talks on body language will enable you to become more intuitive about what people are thinking and feeling, no matter what they're saying. So, let's move on from body language. I don't see a clicker here, so if tech guys, would you mind to go on to the slide that says psychic myth? We can go on to the one that says psychic myth. Next one, please. And the next one. Thank you very much. Now, I'm really excited about this. In fact, Elle mentioned that I have a book that's releasing in April on this topic. It's quite a controversial one, which is why it's attracted the attention of Carte Blanche, so keep an eye out for that. And before I tell you anything else, in fact, I want to try a demonstration. I'm actually going to need someone from the audience to come up and help me. Ma'am, behind you, ma'am, what is your name? Or the lady in front. I really don't know. We'll just make it random. What is your name, ma'am?
My name is Carla.
Pardon?
Carla.
Carla, with a C.
Yep.
C-A-R-L-A. Is that right? Carla, it is important for people to realize that we have not prearranged anything. You had no idea that you were going to be used. In fact, you were saying no initially, right? So you really have no idea. Carla, I'm going to write your name down here. Did I spell it correctly? Yeah? I know that the guys at the back may not be able to see what I'm writing here. We don't have live camera feeds, so you'll have to judge from the authenticity of the people at the front. Carla, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of a secret 2-digit number. Don't say it out loud, just remember it in your head. Have you got it? Now make it random. Don't go with the number that you think would be common, okay? You got it? Remember that number. Now, we're going to try a little bit of something that looks psychic, numerology. Don't know if you've heard of it before, but tell me what your birthday is. Not the year, just the day and the month.
27 March.
The 22nd of March is the 27th of March. That would be the 27th of the 3rd, all right? 2 plus 7 is 9. What this tells me, it's quite a high number, tells me that you're actually quite an honest person. In fact, I'd probably say that you're a little bit more honest than a lot of the people who you know, the average person, if you really think about it. I also feel that you're quite an intuitive person. I don't know whether you sometimes feel like you're a really great judge of character. I'd say you always have a bit of a psychic side to yourself as well. But here's the thing. Number 3 tells me that you actually like a lot of order and routine in many, many parts of your life. But, of course, you do look like someone who knows how to be unpredictable and spontaneous when it counts, right? And what all of these things are telling me, and the numbers, are telling me is perhaps which two-digit number, that secret number is that you're thinking of in your mind. At this point, no one knows what it is, but would you please go ahead and just think about that as I write a message down here for you. Carla will say, okay, Carla, I've written the message down here for you. Would you please, clearly into the microphone, commit to yourself so you can't change your mind. What is the two-digit number that you're thinking of?
27.
Pardon?
27.
27, which would be your birthday, right? But we didn't know that. And the interesting thing is, I didn't know you choose 27, and yet I wrote, Carla will say 27. Please give Carla a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Now, and thank you for helping over there. Let's put this down here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my talk and my book on the psychic myth debunks the world's oldest and longest scam, psychic readings. And while in the book and the talk, I'll go into some detail about how these psychics seem to be able to do the impossible, I'll also reveal to you how our minds are hardwired to be influenced by natural and powerful triggers of influence. You'll gain potent insights and take-home value, take-home lessons that will instantly enable you to increase your influence, whether it be with marketing, getting clients on board, with sales, whether it be internal leadership within a company, or whether you want to influence your family, friends, or even strangers. So, in planning your next event, allow me to come in and give your people the competitive edge. Because if we consider any area of our business and our life, the more influential your people are, the faster your company will achieve its goals. My name is Gilan Gork. Just ask for the Mentalist. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye-bye.